This is fascinating. Because here, in this picture, you have King Obama, because he has a crown on his lap. There's a crown on his lap. And he's sitting on a great iron throne, consisting apparently of 1,000 swords of those nations that have capitulated to the power. On the desk in front is the bow, and over here you have the pine cones, which are, of course, one of the great symbols of the Roman power. You'll find them in the Vatican court, because it is the symbol of the seed that will pollinate the entire world with their doctrine. And the bow is always a symbol of Christ or Antichrist. Now, why is he sitting on an iron throne? Iron is the metal for which kingdom? Rome. The symbolism is brilliant. Of course, the White House laughed it off and said they were just making a joke. Critics slam White House for tweeting picture of Obama as king. Republican Michelle Bachmann, for example, noted that Obama may think he's a king, but he's not. Well, I've got news for him. He is a king. Because every single president of the United States, since its inception, has come from one royal family. He's a king. Whether they like it or not, this is the New World Order. So maybe they think it's a joke, but it's not. It's a message, a clear message. Sent out a message blasting the president as a lying socialist dictator. And so there was much anger with regard to this picture. So it was a signal picture. So you have the beast, the king, the God king sitting on a great white throne enthroned between the cherubim, and you have his lackey, the army of Rome, sitting on an iron throne with all the swords indicating the capitulation of the nations to this structure. This is the final event that history will deliver, because the Bible says the whole world wandered after the beast. Now, just to make sure that we're not somewhere speculating too wildly. Revelation 13 verse 4 says, people worshiped the dragon because he had given authority to the beast. And they also worshiped the beast and asked who is like the beast, who can wage war against him. You can see the swords have been handed over. They've capitulated. The swords are all facing down. In other words, they have capitulated. The sword is not up in a military fashion. And the Bible clearly says that the system that capitulates and accepts the authority of the first beast, which is Rome, the Roman pontiff who sits on the throne pretending to be God, is worshipping the devil. That's what it says. They worship the dragon. So they're worshipping the devil. And of course he's got the title of the King of Pergamos. So it's no coincidence that when Obama accepted his first presidential candidacy for the Democratic Party, that he accepted it on the backdrop of the Temple of Pergamos. So Obama's stage at the 2008 Democratic Convention was designed in the style of the Pergamon altar, a Greek temple which is mentioned in the book of Revelation as the seat of Satan or the throne of Satan, depending on the translation.